Hey guys, yeah, I'm doing this real quickly and it's uncut, unscripted on the fly, but I wanted to come on here and I want to show my appreciation. I want to give thanks to the people behind PonyFest Online. Now, in case you guys don't know what that was or is, PonyFest Online was an online convention, free convention that is, that happened yesterday/today, depending on where you're at, and it was all across the board. Its main destinations were twitch.tv, and their Discord server. And by being part of all this, you got to interact with various guests from like MLP-Silverquill. You got to interact with people like Dusty Cat, I think Saberspark, and AC Racebest were part of that. You had Jim Miller and Josh Haber from the animated series there. You had a variety of guests that normally you would see at other regular conventions, like let's say BabsCon. And they took time out of their schedule yesterday/today to take part in this little online convention. Well, not so little, but this unique My Little Pony Friendship is Magic based convention online in basically a virtual aspect. You even had people like Keyframe, Cosmic Keyframe, and many others, many that you might see on things like TF2 Analysis. You might see doing collabs together like Keyframe and Silverquill and stuff like that. Fellow fans, I should say, like that. So basically they, along with people behind the show, like I said, Jim Miller, Josh Haber, people that work on the comic, people that are known for the illustrations, fan illustrations and stuff, and fan projects that they put together, like Keyframe, did some vending on that, today. And that was one thing you got to do as well. They set it up through the Discord server, and I guess through some links, maybe through eBay or something, that you were able to buy merchandise, if you will, product, shall we say, that again normally you would buy in person at a convention, but unfortunately the in-person aspect of the convention did not happen because, of course, what we're going through right now. Yeah, because of what we're going through right now, like I said, the in-person aspect of meeting and going up to meeting and talking and purchasing things off the vendors, like a Keyframe or Silverquill, that's not possible right now. So the next best solution, thanks to PonyFest Online, is doing it through the internet, through the online perspective. Basically, again, they just had a lot of people on board. You see, you had Travis Odyssey was the last one. Francisco Vaz was one of the last. Yeah, Franciscos Vaz and Travis Odyssey were the last ones on the stream, on the convention. You had Riff Ponies on there. You had Drummer Shy take part in it. You had a variety of people. Like I said, you also had Silverquill and his things that he does at the conventions as well. You had Lavender that was there. Let's see who else you had. You definitely, like I said, you definitely had a variety of guests there. There's no doubt about it. Now, here's what's interesting. I don't know if anybody caught this, but they seem to have a little bit of server trouble. I think on the Discord server and the Twitch live stream, but they were able to work that out. They were able to work that out, and push forward. And what's interesting is that when I would go on the server, on the Discord server, and I would communicate through the lobby and the arts and crafts kind of deal, sections of the Discord server, there were more people than expected. Matter of fact, I think they found a number which was like over 4,000, 5,000 people, which is impressive for an online convention that I think got announced not that long ago. So yeah, again, you had a lot of people attend this virtually from the comfort of their home. And again, that's why this convention happened the way it did. And this is something that ironically I talked about. I actually talked about not that long ago. In fact, it was on topics on my mind this past Thursday. I said that conventions, in case something like what's going on now was to happen again, should look into doing something, through the internet, online, virtually. And honest to God, I had no idea that this was already being planned out. And when I went on Twitter and went on Facebook and I heard people talking about PonyFest online, I'm thinking, what is this? And I read up on it and I'm like, oh wow, it's an online convention. It's something you can attend from the comfort of your own home. And I really appreciate I really appreciate the fact that I got to finally be part of a convention, attend a convention, a My Little Pony convention, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic related convention. Even if it was from the comfort of my home, I'm glad I got to take part of that. I got to link up several of my PMVs at the Arts and Crafts section of the Discord server. I got to say hi to some people at the lobby and even in the Arts and Crafts one. So I really, really appreciate the staff behind PonyFest Online doing this, because obviously they realize that, again, with the pandemic that we're going through right now, which hopefully won't be much longer, by the grace of God it won't be much longer, they realized that people wanted to get the PonyCon fix in somehow, and with BabsCon being put on the shelves until next year, they pretty much figured, okay, let's try something different, let's think outside the box, and that's what they did. And I, along with a lot of other people, really appreciate that. We really do. And again, this is something that honestly I think any convention, whether it is based around My Little Pony, Transformers, Sonic the Hedgehog, comic books, you name it, I think this is something that a lot of conventions, fan-oriented, official, whatever, they should look into and say, you know what, if we can't do it in person, let's try doing it online. And just go with that and see what occurs. Again, like I said, it seemed that the only negative, and it was very minor, that I noticed was they had a bit of stream issues with the Twitch stream, and a little bit of issues with the Discord server, but they were able to get around that, and overall just gave us all that were able to be part of it during various times of the day, which was another plus. You got to be part of this, not straight through, but when you could be around, depending on real life or not, taking precedent before anything else. So I really appreciated that aspect as well. So again, just want to just do this little shout out and thank you to the people behind PonyFest Online. Hopefully this opens the door for other conventions, fan oriented and based, and maybe even official conventions to look into in the future. If something like this, by the grace of God it won't, but if something like this pandemic or similar to this pandemic was to happen again, and by the grace of God it won't, but like I said, it kind of opens the door. So I want to thank the people at PonyFest for doing this, and really appreciate the effort they put in, getting all the people in there, all the guests, vendors that they could. And hey, I look forward to seeing another one of these pop up eventually, because you know what? This is something that for anybody that wants to attend a convention based on their favorite franchise, this is something for them that if financially they can't afford to go in person, this is the next best thing. So again, really appreciate what you guys did, and look forward to more of this kind of interaction in the future with fans and the community. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. And I know I sound like I'm tired and I'm rambling, so I do apologize. It is about 12:38 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, that's why I sound a little tired. But again, and the heater's on too, so what do you expect? Thank you all, and really appreciate what you guys did, and I'm out.